Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and thank you for joining 𝗥𝗵𝗲 show. Thank you for always tuning in and being here with us because we value your time, but also we want to give you the knowledge so that your life really improves in every area. For those who are tuning in for the first time and you're not sure what the show is about real estate and mindset because Ria, she talks about real estate and I talk about mindset. So today it's going to be my conversation. That is my turn. So I'm going to be leading the conversation. So I would just want to come welcome all of you. Thank you for joining us. My name is 𝗥𝗵𝗲.
My name is Ria.
And welcome to our show. All right, so I am going to be talking today about seeking failure. Now, failure, we always want to seek failure because oftentimes your failure, if you don't fail and you're not moving forward in your life, well, you're not really progressing. You're not really progressing. So I always like to, so today I'm going to be talking about seeking failure. Seeking failure. Now, your failure is a resource to help you, right? Failure is a resource to help you. And so I really like this quote that I want to share with you. So the quote is, failure is a resource to help you find the edge, right? The edge of your capacity. Because let's face it, we all have potential, we all have capabilities to achieving so much more. And I always like to say that, number one, failure is a stepping stone. Because what you do and how your life really goes is, what are you doing? What are the steps that you are taking? And when you fail, because when you fail, those are your learning blocks. Those are your tools to really show you, okay, what areas do you need to improve on? What areas do you lack? What areas really kind of hold you back? So when you take the time to really evaluate, okay, where am I failing? What do I need to do that's going to help me? And what the tools that you can use. So number one tool is you want to assess your progress, in your business. Assess your progress. And by assessing your progress, what tends to happen is that then you begin to reverse engineer as to, okay, well, if I'm so say for example, if you're doing your tasks that you need to get done, your high priority tasks that you need to get done, if you failed in one aspect of that task that you were asked to do in your job, in your business, then it's not really, it's not a setback, but it actually tells you, okay, well, what is really going on? Because that's why you need to assess. So when you assess your progress at every stage, it really helps you. And it really tells you, okay, well, I'm here today and we're good. It's actually like, I was talking about the last conversation that I had when I talked about the knowing, doing gap. If you guys recall, I talked about this in the sense, okay, well, if you're here, X, and you want to go there, you're Y, right? You're knowing, doing gap. Well, what do you know? What are you doing? And what are you doing that you know needs to get done? And it's the same, it's like a vibration, you're at the AM frequency, but you want to go to the FM frequency. So what do you need to do? Again, you would need to assess, okay, where are you right now? So if you're here, where are you? Where are you wanting to go? And if you're seeking the failure, if you're failing, then you want to increase your vibration. You want to increase, and you want to say to yourself, okay, well, where am I today? What am I doing? Right? Is that knowing, doing gap? Do we do what we're supposed to be doing? Or do we not do what we are supposed to be doing? So that's procrastination. Essentially, a lot of people, they procrastinate. They procrastinate. Because procrastination is easy. And this is another sign of failure, because you're procrastinating, you're delaying what needs to get done. What needs to get done, but most people don't do that. They don't do what is required of them, and instead they procrastinate and say, oh, well, you know what, it's like a backseat approach. And so when you procrastinate on your tasks, you're not giving yourself a chance. And that's why seeking failure, you want to seek failure. You want to seek in your job right now. Where is your failure? Where is it leading you to? And always assess yourself. Where are you? Right? Where are you to where you want to go, to what you should be doing? And that will really help you. So when you can begin to assess yourself, really assess those tools, it's going to help you so much because, as I said, it's really kind of like helped me because, there were times and, there were times, we I was kind of like putting things off and you procrastinate and say, oh, okay, you know what, tomorrow comes and I'll get that done. But it doesn't always work that way, because when you want to improve in your life, when you want to take that quantum leap, when you want to step out of, doing what you should be doing and not procrastinate and delay what needs to be done. So that was the difference, and that's a shift, right? That's a shift that will slowly start to happen. But you want to seek failure. You want to seek failure because by seeking failure, where are you going wrong? What are you failing? What is kind of holding you back that you're seeing you're not going anywhere? So I'm just going to stop it right there because I know this is a lot of information to probably digest, but I will come back to it. And so when it comes to mindset, it's not the most easiest of things. It's very complex, but then it's how we start to, really make those changes. And those changes come by being mindful, by taking actions, using the tools, using, assessing the progress every day in our business, in your job, assessing your progress. So if you are asked to do a presentation, for example, or if you are asked to do anything, right? Are you going to procrastinate? Are you just going to put it off? Are you just going to say, well, maybe give it to someone else to do it? When you know that job well, you should be doing that. Why are you passing the buck to someone else? Because you want to take the easy approach. And we all do. I get it. Right? But then you will not learn. So that's why I want you to seek failure. Seek failure. Where are you failing? What is holding you back? Very important. Oh, I can't hear, Ria. I can't hear.
Thank you, Alka. Thank you for that awesome topic today. I want to share with you what I learned from 𝗥𝗵𝗲. His net worth is over, probably about, well, over $100 million, right? For sure. It has a lot of big businesses. And what I learned about, the goals that we want to go to and taking the action is, yes, goals are important, why we write goals, but most importantly is the actions we take. He emphasizes the actions that we take every day, because what separates the wealthy from the not wealthy are the daily actions we do every day. And yes, if we are not growing, we are dying. And just like if we do not have any failures, that
we're growing and dying.
Right, we're not really doing anything. We're not taking risk. So we have to analyze it. I wouldn't call it as a failure, but more of an obstacle. Just like, you talked about
like challenges,
obstacles, right? Because
exactly.
with Thomas Edison, like you mentioned, the light bulb, he had 10 ways to get to that one, to get to that one perfect light bulb.
That's right. That's right.
It's also a mindset of how we see things, of how we look at and analyze things. So if we probably should think of it as a positive way, not really a failure, but it's more like an obstacle that just, it's like a rock. You use that rock to get you to the higher destination, to get to the next level.
Right. So when I say failure, I talk about failure. Yeah. I mean, it's an opportunity. So everyone, it's your perspectives. But failure, when I say seeking failure, failure is, because when you fail, that's the only way you learn.
That's right.
So it's not to say that, it's not about opportunities. Yes, it's about the opportunities. It's what you do, it's the actions you take. It's more so, more so it comes down to your beliefs and what you think, how you feel. And as I always talk about, that your subconscious and your conscious mind, what it tells you. And from that point, right, it kind of stems. Okay, well, then if you're not failing, yes, I get it. If you're not failing, then you're dying, because if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not failing, and if you've gone through failures, like in your business, whatever business you may endeavor to get into, right? I didn't know anything about the health and fitness industry, but I opened the business because I knew that I wanted to inspire and help other women. So I did that. But did I think I was going to fail? No way. Did I want to quit? Of course I did, because I didn't know anything about it. That's what I talk about, failure, because failure helps you to grow. Failure helps you to really take stock. Oh my God, and then you feel good about yourself. Like I said, I felt good when I opened my studio, and it was just the most amazing thing. But, were there moments that would failure happen? Did it happen? And there were times, yes. But did I want to quit? And those were the lessons. So that's what I'm talking about. When you go through failures in life, it actually helps you. It actually helps you to understand. And that's what I was talking about, assessing as to, where you are and how you can make those incremental changes.
I guess the biggest takeaway that I have for your today's talk is also looking at our own selves and not comparing ourselves with the success of others, right? I would like to look at my future self. You know,
Yeah,
what
I mean, you always have to.
ability in the future, and I compare my future to my present day. I don't compare myself to others, because yes, there will be someone brighter than me, there will be someone who's smarter than me, there's someone who's far wealthier than me. So I do not have control of that. I do not have control of exterior stuff of others, but what I can control of is myself, my destination. So I always compare myself to my future self. What is the future Ria gonna look like? How can I, my present self, present Ria, become my future Ria? What do I need to do? So I never ever have that, comparison mentality. I shut it off. I just do. I take action of what I can be from now to get to my future Ria, to my future self. Hopefully that
Yeah,
helps.
right. I mean, you got to be in your own lane. That's the same thing. Be in your own lane. Don't swerve and don't look as to, what other people are doing, because other people, they could be doing good. They may not be doing good.
What
What
you?
do you want to do? But that's the question. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How do you see yourself progressing? And that is going to be the most important, because stay in your own lane. It is so essential.
Worry about yourself, period. That
Exactly. What
become the better
exactly.
you.
Right. What's that?
Become the better you.
Yes, exactly. Worry about yourself. Perfect. And so anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We've come to the end of another amazing show. Thank you for always tuning in. And we will see you on the next episode of Alka and Ria Show. Make sure that you implement these changes and to always becoming the best version of you. So we will see you the same time, same place tomorrow morning. We will see you then. Bye for now.